Shelley Duvall's scream in The Shining was real, not scripted. On July 11, 2024, Shelley Duvall passed away.
Too much suffering lately.
Announced Dan Gilroy, her partner.
Now she's free.
Duvall's suffering wasn't new. It began in 1978, on the set of The Shining. The filming lasted over a year. Duvall worked 12 to 16 hours a day, 6 days a week. Lunch breaks were only 30 minutes long. But the real horror was emotional. Kubrick had a specific vision. He wanted Duvall's character, Wendy, to feel hopeless. To achieve this, he isolated her on set. He berated her constantly. He accused her of wasting everyone's time. The director's cruelty knew no bounds. He told crew members not to sympathize with Duvall.
"It doesn't help you,"
he said to her face. Duvall cried for months on end. Not because the script called for it, but because she couldn't stop. She carried a water bottle everywhere. This was to stay hydrated from all the tears. The infamous baseball bat scene took 127 takes. It set a record for the most takes in film history. The cost was high. Duvall's hands were raw from gripping the bat. Her voice was hoarse from screaming. The stress took a physical toll. Duvall's hair started falling out in clumps. After filming wrapped, she showed Kubrick the hair she'd lost. The door scene is famous. Jack Nicholson destroyed nearly 60 doors to get it right. They filmed for 3 days straight. Kubrick didn't tell Duvall about Nicholson's actions. Her terror was real. Duvall later explained the toll.
Your body doesn't know the difference between real and imagined fear.
For months, she was in fight-or-flight mode. It wreaked havoc on her system. Despite the torment, Duvall soldiered on. She even defended Kubrick years later.
There is the genius of Stanley Kubrick.
She said,
He gets it out of you.
the film industry wasn't kind either. Duvall received a Razzie nomination for Worst Actress. Years later, they retracted it. They admitted Kubrick's treatment affected her performance. After The Shining, Duvall found some reprieve. She starred in Popeye. The role suited her perfectly. As a child, schoolmates called her Olive Oil. Now she played that character. But the scars remained. Duvall retreated from Hollywood. She moved back to Texas. She stopped acting for many years. In 2016, Duvall appeared on Dr. Phil. She was barely recognizable. Duvall's behavior was erratic. She said Robin Williams was still alive.
He's shape-shifting.
The actress insisted. Williams had died 2 years earlier. Her delusions didn't stop there. Duvall spoke of aliens. She claimed they put implants in her leg. She expressed fear of the sheriff of Nottingham. It was clear she needed help. Duvall said so herself.
I'm very sick. I need help.
Vivian Kubrick, Stanley's daughter, spoke out. She called the show lurid entertainment. She said it denied Duvall her dignity. Many criticized Dr. Phil for putting her on display. Her statements were bizarre. She claimed hornets had attacked her spine. She seemed lost in her own world. It was a far cry from the Duvall people remembered.